Hey everyone, it's Adam Morton, your buyer's agent with ARC Realty Group in Hillsboro, Oregon. So in today's current real estate market, the Portland market is booming. So things are selling super quick with multiple offers and for above asking price. This is due to the buyer demand that's currently taking place right now. Interest rates are incredibly low and buyer demand is very high. In July alone, the Portland market was at 1.2 months of inventory, meaning if no other homes were to enter the market, it would take just a little over a month to sell all the remaining homes in the Portland area, meaning things are moving very quick. But don't be discouraged, guys. You may have heard from other people, maybe friends or family, that have said that it's been really difficult to buy a home right now, and maybe you're in a situation yourself with the home buying process where you just feel like you're stuck and that you can't find the right house or that you're getting beat out. Guys, that is why we're here today. So we're gonna be tackling 4 important steps of what you can do in order to win your next home, especially in a competitive market. All right guys, so step number 1 is to be prepared. So just like with anything in life, you're always gonna have a higher advantage if you prepare, especially more than the other person when it comes down to purchasing your next home. So what that looks like is being educated on the process of buying a home. And guys, that's where we come in. With all my clients, I always want to be able to have a meeting with them where we talk about the home buying process so that they're well educated and know what to expect moving forward. And that's also why we created this YouTube channel, is so that with any of our buyers and sellers, they are able to see what they need to do moving forward so that they can be educated about the process of the buying or process of the sale so that they can move forward confidently and know that we can help them to the best of our ability. So what comes along with that is also to get financing. And once again, guys, I can't stress this enough of how important it is to find out how much you can afford and what you are comfortable spending moving forward. And that comes down to either finding out if you're going to be purchasing with cash or if you're going to be financing from a mortgage company or your local bank. It's important to find out what they can offer you so that you can move forward comfortably. And if you need help with this, such as talking to our in-house lending company, Keller Mortgage, or any of our other preferred lenders, we can absolutely help you out so that you can move forward confidently knowing how much you are comfortable purchasing. Also, we want to make sure that you have talked over what is important to you when it comes down to purchasing your next home. Is there a certain amount of bedrooms that you're looking for, bathrooms, size of the house, neighborhood? We want to know all these things, and it's important to lock that stuff down beforehand so that when you have your financing in place, you're able to move forward and find that right house and have a higher chance of winning. So step number 2 is to just be patient. Guys, we cannot stress that enough of how important it is to be patient when it comes down to purchasing your next home. You're gonna have so many other things going on in your life. You're gonna have work, maybe children's schedules, maybe you have school even. There's so many other things, so it's important not to rush into your next purchase. Because if you rush and settle on a home that you're not happy with, then you're gonna be living in a house that you're just totally unhappy in. And that's not what we want. It is so important for us to find a house that you are happy about, because after you purchase and we help you win your next home, it's important for us to make sure that you also are happy living there. Now, whatever it may be, there's a bunch of other factors that might come into play where you feel rushed. Maybe you have a lease that's ending, maybe you have another one that's on the way. Guys, just fear not, because we're gonna be here to support you every single step of the way. Whether that's buying next week or next year, we wanna make sure that you're put yourself in the best position possible so that you can win your next home. And also, when it comes down to purchasing your next home, it's important to write a competitive offer. And if you're settling for a home that you're not happy about, chances of you writing a strong offer are going to be low. So let's write a strong offer on the house that you love so that we can help you win your next home. So guys, step number 3 is to be persistent. So of course, it's important to be prepared, it's important to be patient, but also if you really want to win your next home, you need to be persistent. Oftentimes, especially in a competitive market, buyers aren't winning the house on their first offer, and that's okay. It's just important to keep at it, and we're gonna put you in the best position possible so that you can win your next home. Even if that's one time of writing an offer, maybe 2, maybe 3. It's important to be persistent and of course be patient when it comes down to finding that next home for you. And we will have all the local knowledge that you will need in order to find how best you can win that home. Houses are always going to be different, especially in a certain neighborhood, in a different city. It's important to know how competitive that certain type of house is going to be. For instance, if it's a single level or maybe a dual level house, maybe it's a condo or maybe it's a townhome. It's important to have the market statistics on how competitive that house will be so that we can put you in the best position possible. And we will always do what's necessary for you in order to put you in the best position so that you can win your next home. All right, guys, final step. Step number 4 is to be creative when it comes down to finding the right home for you. So, like most people, you're going to be finding homes on Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com. There's a bunch of other home sites that you're going to be finding listings on. And most people often shop for homes this way. They're just going to be looking on the multiple listing service, which is the service that we upload homes to when we list them. And people are going to be looking on those other standard websites as well. But what comes with that is that's all the information and photos that you're going to see. What if there's off-market options? What if there's for sale by owners or even short sale options that are available to you that aren't on the multiple listing service and that you're not going to find on Zillow, Realtor.com, Redfin, and a bunch of those other sites? That's where we come in, because it's about finding the right house for you, even if it's off-market options. We're connected with so many people through our past clients, people we know that are looking to sell, even other realtors, that we can find off-market options for you to help you get into your next home. And in a competitive market like this, it's important to have a resource like ourselves that can help you find those right options. So even if there's a certain neighborhood that you want to highlight, it's in the right school district, the right price point, and it matches just about every criteria that you're looking for, but there's nothing for sale, let us know, because we will go above and beyond to try to find off-market options in that neighborhood and see if anybody in that neighborhood is looking to sell so that you can have first dibs on a home of your dreams. So to wrap up this week's video, if you're a buyer in a competitive market, it is important to be prepared, be patient, be persistent, and to be creative. So guys, if you feel like with your next home purchase, you're finding yourself stuck, that you don't have enough knowledge about what's going on in the current market, and you just keep running into the same issues, we would love to have a conversation with you about how we can best help you purchase your next home. So guys, if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any questions ever about the Portland area real estate market, just please leave a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or please reach out to us directly at arcrealtygroup.com or our social media, which is Facebook and Instagram. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and be in tune for next week when we'll be releasing more real estate content. So everyone, have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you soon.